Good morning, students. Welcome back to the session 2021-2022. This is your Miss JC. I will be taking your English grammar this session. For today's class, we will be starting with sentences. Before we go into detail with sentences, there are a few things that I want to explain to you before we take up the class. Okay? First thing, when the class will be conducted next week, what will happen is the first thing that will follow will be the YouTube link or the video which is done for you, the lecture video, okay? Secondly, you will be sent PDF where you will have to copy the notes, and you will also be getting question and answers along with the notes, and also there will be homeworks that you have to do. Okay, if there is any other works given to you, for example, like spellings or definitions, everything will be in the PDF. For this class, I will not be giving you any work in Google Forms, all right? Whatever homework will be given to you will have to be done in the notebook. And I also ask you to maintain one notebook both for your classwork and for your assignment. There will be some assignments that you will have to do in the textbook itself, okay? And this is the textbook that we are to use for this session, the Grammarite Book 5 by Malini Khatri. Okay, I hope you all have this textbook. If you do not have, please get it from the bookstore as fast as possible. Now let's go into our chapter for today, sentences. Chapter 1, sentences. At the end of the chapter, I expect you to be able to learn, to be able to describe the meaning of sentence, okay? First thing, the meaning of sentence, and I expect you to be able to identify the different types of sentences, and also I hope you will be able to identify the two parts of sentences. Okay, so I am expecting three things from you from this class. First, you will be able to identify or describe the meaning of sentences. Okay. Secondly, you will be able to identify the different types of sentences and also the different types of the different parts of sentences. Okay. So those are the three main things that we will be focusing in this class. All right. Now, the first one, the definition of sentence. Now, in class 3 and class 4, I am quite sure that you must have done sentences. Okay. Now, in this class, I want you to think about whatever you have learned or whatever you have done about sentences. I want you to recall what you have done on this chapter. Okay. And what we will do is we will add more information to whatever you have learned. Okay, we will be making you understand sentence, or at least try, to make you understand sentence deeper. Okay, now the definition of sentence according to your textbook is a group of words arranged to make complete sense. The definition of sentence here is a group of words arranged to make a complete sense. A simpler definition would be a group of words which make a complete sense. Okay, now we have added the word arranged here. Now, there are alphabets in English, right? Alphabets in English. And when you take those alphabets together, we get words. For example, if I take the alphabet A and T, they are different alphabets, but when I put them together, I get the word A and T. Right? And now the same way, if we take a group of words, different types of words, and we put them together, we get sentences. For example, I am a girl. Okay? This is a single word, but this is a group of words which makes a complete sense. So that is how we get a sentence. That is how we construct a sentence. Sentences are a group of words arranged together to make a complete sense. Now, a sentence will not be called a sentence if it does not make sense, if it does not give out clear meaning or clear concept of what you want to say. Okay? Now, that is the meaning of or the definition of sentence. Now, let's go to the different types of sentence. There are 4 types of sentences. There are 4 types of sentences. All right? The first one is assertive, or we also call it declarative. Declarative sentences. Declarative sentences. Then the second one is interrogative. Interrogative sentences. Then the third one is exclamatory sentences. And the fourth one here is imperative sentences. Imperative sentences. Okay, we already know the meaning of a sentence, right? Now, a sentence can be divided into 4 types. There are 4 types of sentences. The first one, assertive or declarative. The second one, interrogative, exclamatory, and imperative. Now, assertive are also called declarative. What are assertive or declarative sentences? It is in the first page of your textbook on page 1. It says an assertive sentence is a statement that provides some information. This type of sentences always provide us information. Okay? They are statement, and always assertive or declarative sentences are facts. Okay? They are true. Okay? For example, the example I took earlier where I stated that I am a girl. Okay? I am a girl. Well, so that can be an example of assertive or declarative sentence because I am giving you a statement that I am a girl. Okay? Now, the second one is interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentences are used to ask questions. If I ask you, what is your name? Okay? That will be interrogative sentence. Interrogate. The meaning of interrogate is to find out or to ask. Okay? The same way, interrogative sentences always end with a question mark. So, we can easily identify which sentences are interrogative because it will always end with a question mark. Okay? And assertive and declarative sentences always end with a full stop. Alright? Now, exclamatory sentences, they show strong emotions. For example, I come out of the house, coming to school, and then I notice that it is a beautiful day. So I will express myself, right? I will be expressing myself. That way I'll be saying like, wow, what a wonderful day. See, how I express it out is also not the same with how I ask, what is your name? I am expressing a strong feeling, right? So, exclamatory sentences always end with an exclamation mark, right? Then the last type of sentences is imperative sentence. It is used either to give command, or request. So how do we use imperative sentence, or how do we identify imperative sentence? Imperative sentences are used to give command or to make a request. So giving command would be like, go home straight after school. I am asking you to do something. I am commanding you to go to school, go home right after school, right? So give command means I am asking you to do something. I am commanding you, all right? And a request would be, can you please help me with my work? There is a different note to both the sentences. So we can understand that imperative sentences are used to give command, also for a request, to make a request, okay? So there we have our 4 different types of sentences. The first one, assertive or declarative. These sentences are sentences which make statements, okay? And they always give us information. Interrogative sentences are question-asking sentences. Exclamatory sentences are the ones where we express strong feelings, okay? And then imperative sentences are used to give command or to make a request. Like assertive or declarative sentence, the sentence ends with a full stop. Interrogative ends with a question mark. Exclamatory sentences end with an exclamation mark. Imperative sentences also end with a full stop. All right. So there we have types of sentences. Now we will go to parts of sentences. Parts of sentences. A sentence can be divided into 2 parts. The first one is subject, and the second one is predicate. Do not get confused between types of sentences and parts of sentences. Parts of sentences are different than types of sentences. Now, there are different types of flowers, right? But the different parts of flowers are, or the flower plant itself is the flower, and then the leaves, the petals, the thorn, right? Okay? I hope you are understanding what I am trying to tell you. Types of sentences is the different types of sentences. Now, parts of sentences is part of the sentence. For example, if I draw a flower here, and the flower comes from a plant, right? These are the leaves, and this is the flower pot. And in the flower pot, the flower plant will be having roots. Now, the different parts of this flower plant is this one, leaf, right? And then the flower itself, and then the roots. Now, if I say, how many types of flowers are there? There are different types of flowers, okay? Let's say this flower of ours is daisy. Then, how many parts does daisy have? Daisy have different parts: flowers, leaf, and roots. Okay? The same way, like there are many flowers, daisy, roses, lilies, right? There are different types of sentences. There are 4 types of sentences. But when we talk about parts of sentences, we will be talking about, or we will be dividing the sentences into parts. Okay? Now, for example, to understand, I will say like, my mother is a good cook. So if this is our sentence, and this is assertive or declarative type of sentence, okay? So my mother here will be the subject, is a good cook will be our predicate. Now, my mother is the subject because the subject is that part of sentence which is always a noun or a pronoun. Okay? The subject is that part of sentence which is always a noun or a pronoun, and the predicate is that part of sentence which tell us more information or which give us more information of the noun or the pronoun. This will be given to you in the textbook in page 2. The subject of the sentence tell us who or what the sentence is about. So who or what will be the noun. Okay, so here it will be my mother. Alright, I am talking about my mother. Then predicate is that part of sentence which gives us more information about the noun or pronoun or the subject. So in that case, is a good cook will become our predicate, because this phrase is giving us more information about my mother. Okay, so there we have the two parts of sentences. I will sum it up for you. Sentences are a group of words arranged together to make a complete sense. If a sentence does not make sense, it means that it is not a sentence. Okay, a sentence can be said to be sentence only if the words arranged are in such a way that it makes a complete sense. Then there are 4 types of sentences. Okay, assertive, interrogative, exclamatory, and imperative sentences. And then there are 2 parts of sentences. 2 parts of sentences, subject and predicate. Subject is that part of sentence which tell us what or who about the sentence, and it is always noun or pronoun. Okay, and predicate is that part of sentence which tell us or give us more information about the subject. Okay, so a sentence can be divided into 2 parts. One is subject and the other is predicate. Okay, I hope you must have had a good time. Probably. Well, I had a good time myself coming back to you guys again. Your homeworks will be given in the PDF, so I need you guys to follow the instructions given in the PDF. Okay, until I see you for the next class, please do your homeworks, listen to your parents, and do not always fall in the temptation of I will do later. No. My students are supposed to do their works always at time. Okay, until I see you again, bye-bye, take care.